Alright, peace. So this is going to be your mini reading. So your it's interesting, right? Because the eclipse is going to be taking place in your second house. But I said because although I do think it's accurate and I do pray and hope that it is accurate, this reading, because we're looking at the houses and the houses change every 2 hours, the houses become of great importance and influence. But it's like an approximity. If you're sure that you were born at 11 a.m., then yeah, it should be accurate, but there's a possibility that it may be not too accurate. But I think it will be, from an intuitive feeling, and even from looking at different things in your chart that are relating to planets that are that have the same theme. That's going to be that have the same theme with what's happening in your second house. I think it'll be accurate. Alright, so first and foremost, it's in the second house. The second house is a house of it's a house that deals with personal resources, deals with finances, money, wealth, and just things that you hold to be valuable to you. So let's say you have a skill, right? That you have a skill that you see to be valuable. That would be something you treasure. So it would be encompassed within your second house, right? Let's say you have even relationships that you may greatly value, and see as have a network, right? A network that you value and feel like your networking, the people you know, they personally value you, or they're resourceful. What I'm trying to say is that it's just a house of resources, personal resources. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not just money, but it's many different angles. All right, and so the eclipse is an energy, right, that deals and involves. So when an eclipse is happening, the new moon is in the sign that's also where the south node is. So the south node signifies the past in a sense, but it's really deep rooted because the north node, because when it comes to the nodes, there's the south and the north node, right? And so the north node, it deals with the future, but in a sense your destiny. You feel what I'm saying? Like what you were, like why you came here. What you were sent here to fulfill, and yeah. All right. And so yeah, your south and north node, it's Pisces and Virgo energy. You feel what I'm saying? Oof, which is interesting, but we're not here to talk about that though. But yeah, so it's what the south and north nodes signify. So with you having this eclipse energy happening in your day, in your second house, it's going to bring back old patterns, and habits, even maybe, that deal with like money and wealth. So maybe old ways that you used to do money may come back, and they may be of great relevance. You feel what I'm saying? With the second house being here, being a new moon and not a full moon, it brings forth like energy of the past, but from a perspective of growth. It's not like, oh, you're going back and you're screwed, but it's more like you're going back so then you can grow and you can resolve any energies that may deal with like money and wealth, and the way that you accumulate and acquire wealth, even. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. My bad. Not acquire wealth, but it's kind of like one way or another, it's important for you to pay attention and be aware of the new energies coming into your life that deal with money. What I'm saying, new energies new energies in the sense of how you feel may arise when it comes to how you view your resources. You feel what I'm saying? Your financial resources. And now I'm gonna go a little bit deeper for you. So it is going to be, the new moon is going to be squaring your sun. And what that's going to do is it's kind of going to bring this type of energy of feeling like I'm not where I want to be financially. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're still dealing with finances and money here. And possibly maybe even looking at where you want to be and then comparing yourself to other people. You feel what I'm saying? Comparing yourself to other people. And it's a great importance to come to the realization that that's something you do not want to do. Because when you do that, you actually make a hole for yourself. It's like you go into a space of competition where you're not even meant to compete. This is why understanding your birth chart is valuable, because when you understand your birth chart, you learn how to align with your path and your energy, rather than trying to, compete with people and society and things like that. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so that is where it's happening. So fortunately also on Venus, right? You have Venus in Gemini. Your Venus is in Gemini, and according to his birth chart, yeah, it's in the 9th house. But anyways, so the new moon will be trining Gemini. Your Venus in Gemini. So what this will indicate is that there is going to be an obstacle at first, of course, that's going to deal with your not finances, but your tendency to compare yourself with other people, and maybe even having outlandish expectations, that aren't based on concrete reality, but maybe emotions. And so that is where the obstacle will come. But then and I can go deeper. I'm just trying to keep the surface, because this information is valuable, and I can't just be, giving it away like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because also I have so many readings I need to do, so I need to be, mini and not large with the reading. But yeah, I think for this mini reading, that would pretty much conclude it. Now, I would love to actually help you break down your birth chart for you. Help you learn and understand your energies. The energies you attract into your life, and the energies you push out into the world. In the sense that we have a repelling and attracting ability, is what I'm saying, with our more ability of commanding and willpower. We have an ability to make things happen, but then at the same time, a lot of what happens to us is a result of what we have attracted, and astrology very much helps you learn this. Like, the sun, the moon, and Jupiter. My bad, the sun, Mars, and Jupiter. These are the planets that highlight your ability to enforce your will upon the world and kind of create your reality. But then all the other planets, they deal with what you are attracting into your life. And now, mind you that there are 10 planets, right, that we will look into. Out of those 10, 3 of them are under your control, and then 7 of them, really 5 of them, because 2 of them are kind of in a gray area. But it's like 5 of them are attracting things to you. 3 of them are instilling you with abilities like willpower, ability to strive and work hard, ability to attain connection with the higher power, higher force, through having faith, having hope, utilizing religion, and or spirituality for your benefit, before I'm saying. But yeah, it's a lot that you can gain from a birth chart reading, and I would love to help you with this. You are at the moment in a place where you are experiencing hardships, right, as you say. And one thing that the birth chart really helps you gain an awareness of is why things happen the way that they happen. And once you know why things are happening the way that they happen, then you can start to position yourself to make new experiences and create new results, because you learn the pattern and now you are breaking the pattern and creating new patterns. You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I do charge for these sessions, and as far as the prices go, I do like to keep it very reasonable, even though I deliver a lot of value. So it is $50, only $50 to a whole hour, the session, you feel what I'm saying, which we look into your birth chart and we help you gain an awareness, understanding of different patterns in your life, why you attract the certain things you attract, how it is that you are imprinting yourself upon the world, you feel what I'm saying, how you can better use your willpower, where you should focus on using your willpower, the areas in which you experience a lot of strife and hardship, and according to the birth chart, relationships, right, love life, personal relationships, you may go through a plethora of struggle in that area, but we'll get all into this, and I'll definitely help you with some revelations and some more inspiration and motivation, and just a practical step-by-step guide, in a sense, to follow. That comes later. The step-by-step guide comes a little bit later, once we have covered everything in your birth chart. But before we can talk about creating new patterns, we gotta cover what the patterns are first, But yeah, that's definitely what I'm offering. I'd be more than happy to work with you and help you on your journey, and if you're interested, wonderful, and if you're not, that's okay too. Alright, peace. I hope that you resonated with this reading. Alright, peace.